What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video today. Once again, here with my boy Eric. Say what's up.
What's good, everybody?
And we are breaking down Abu Dhabi Fight Night happening this weekend on Saturday. Starts at 1 p.m. this time, over here on the East Coast. It's great for us. We get to watch the fights a little bit early and not stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning. Eric, go ahead, start with the main event, brother. I want to hear what you got to say.
All right, boys. Pretty mediocre card. I'm not really that excited, but whatever. Fuck it. We got this main event: Arman Sarukian versus Dan Hooker. To be honest, like I know our whole group fucks with Dan Hooker. He's our boy. He shouted us out, whatever.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think the odds represent exactly what's gonna happen in this fight. Arman's a negative 650, and I think honestly he's probably gonna finish. I think he's gonna finish Hooker probably in round one or round two or maybe round three. I think it's just not going past round three mainly because like I know I've been seeing a lot of people talking about how they think this fight is gonna be a mirror of what happened with Hooker and Gamrot. But in my opinion, like the biggest difference between Gamrot and Saryukian in this matchup is that Gamrot doesn't really like pose that big of a sub threat. Meanwhile, Arman Sarukian's a very high level in jiu-jitsu. So yeah, I think Arman Sarukian is probably gonna either take him down and then sub him probably pretty quick, or Arman Sarukian has very underrated freaking ground and pound. Like we can't just forget what he did to freaking Joel Alvarez. He literally destroyed him on the ground. So even if he gets Dan Hooker on the ground and is not able to sub him, I think he's just gonna ground and pound him and finish him early. So yeah.
Not a bad take. I also have a similar prediction. I think probably I don't know, like obviously it's very easy to say that Arman is going to destroy Dan Hooker, but in the way that he's going to beat him is kind of hard to predict because Dan Hooker is an unpredictable fighter. Because again, he'll go up against someone like you said, Mateusz Gamrot, and he'll stuff the takedowns. He'll get his hands going, especially in the later rounds, and then he wins against a wrestler who everyone kind of thought was going to win the fight. And I love Dan Hooker to a certain degree, bro. He shouted us out. That's our boy. But I do think that he lost to Gamrot, bro. I don't know if I don't know why I don't hear this more often, but I genuinely think that he lost to Gamrot just by a smidge, not by a lot. I think it was a very close fight, but I think Gamrot won that, and they gave it to Hooker. I think the fight was in Perth, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. But regardless, I mean, this should be easy work for Arman Sarukian. I think that if Dan Hooker makes this a tough fight for Arman, it's not going to look good, because if you look at the people who's finished Arman, we got Islam, who had finished Dan Hooker before. Gamrot himself has beat Arman in the worst robbery in UFC history. So honestly, if Arman doesn't absolutely mop the floor with Dan Hooker, it's going to be a black mark on his resume, in my opinion, just because Islam destroyed Dan Hooker, and Dan Hooker has been destroyed a lot of times in his life. And granted, I know he's had a lot of weight fluctuation type of deals in his life, but I think he's found his home at 155 permanently. He gave DP a good whooping years ago and stuff like that, but Arman's got to destroy him. As far as prediction goes, it's hard to tell, man. Dan Hooker is hard to put away in some aspects, but I think I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go with a late round, maybe like round 3, ground and pound TKO. I don't think he'll sub Dan. Maybe he could. This is the thing. It's like weird to predict. I'll just go round 3, Arman finish. That's my final prediction. Arman's got to make a statement out of Dan Hooker, because let's be real, man. Dan Hooker does not deserve to be in a title eliminator. I think he beat Gamrot, and that's it, right? I don't even think he's been on a solid win streak as of late. So Arman has to destroy him. If not, people are going to clown the fuck out of him. Because imagine if Dan Hooker takes Arman Sarukian to round 5. Just imagine. And Arman's leaking and it's a fucking close fight. Like, that'd be terrible for Arman. That would be terrible, because everyone would go, oh, if Dan Hooker can do that to Arman, imagine what Islam and Ilya does. Like, which is true. That's a valid thing to think about. All those styles make fights. So, yeah. Arman round 3 finish. Final prediction.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, like this fight is favored not to go the distance, negative 220, and you're telling me Arman's a negative 650 favorite. I think we're going back to back this weekend, bro. Arman by finish is negative 140. That's a free leg. I think that's smacking for sure, bro. We're going back to back.
That's an easy parlay piece.
Arman by finish, negative 140.
Yeah. All right. So that's our main event. We'll move on to the co-main. Banger main event. I mean, obviously, we really need to get the lightweight division moving, and there's been a lot of stalemates as of late. But also, we got a crazy welterweight fight. A lot of welterweights have been going insane. We got Bilal Muhammad versus Ian Gary. So this fight is also very interesting, because I also don't know who's going to win this. Well, as opposed to the main event, obviously, Arman should be winning that. But in this fight specifically, I don't want to say it's 50-50. Bilal's a former champion. He's got high-level grappling to a certain degree, and he actually has some pretty decent hands. This is a great fight for Ian Gary. He's got to win this, honestly, if he wants to, traject his career even further. So, honestly, as far as prediction goes, man, I think Bilal Muhammad is very overrated. I think that he has a decent amount of wrestling. I think he's only been able to really out-grapple people who are not that great at wrestling, like Leon Edwards and whatnot. And I know that's kind of an oxymoron because Leon Edwards took down Kamaru Usman and whatnot, but that was, years before he fought Bilal Muhammad. And honestly, the Colby fight against Leon is kind of telling to how fast Leon has dropped in talent recently, especially now. I mean, he just got knocked out by Carlos Prates. So I think Ian Gary is going to win this by decision. I do believe that he's going to get taken down, but Ian Gary's been training with the greatest UFC fighter of all time. He's been training with Charles Oliveira. So, I do think that he's going to be able to hold his own in the grappling in some way. I hope I don't eat my words, you know what I mean? Because it's very possible that Bilal could just take him down and ground and pound him and lay in half guard. So, Ian Gary, unanimous decision. I'm thinking like a 49-46 maybe. I think he's going to win the striking exchanges. There's no reason why he shouldn't. If he does get an early stoppage, if he does knock out Bilal Muhammad, he has been knocked out before. If he does do that, I will be severely impressed because I don't think Bilal Muhammad is in a position in his career to get knocked out. But I'm going Ian Gary decision for sure.
I basically agree too, bro. I got Ian. Like, if I had a gun to my head, I would also go Ian Gary by decision. But betting, like from a betting standpoint, bro, like you're
It's
telling me
hard.
Bilal Muhammad in this fight is plus 210. Why are the odds so wide, bro? Like, I understand Bilal is like I agree with you too. Like, I think he's pretty overrated, bro. And also, actually, on a side note, and in his interviews, bro, he was saying that he's gonna do the same thing in his last fight. He's not even really focused on taking him down. He's gonna strike on the feet. And
Oh,
again,
no, brother. Oh,
that's gonna be
no.
another. That's gonna be a mistake, bro. I think Ian Gary has very underrated striking, bro. And he's way longer than Bilal. And also, bro, we can't forget that Bilal is like freaking 37 years old, bro. He's like getting up there in age. He's probably like on his like downtrend. He might be on his downtrend now in this fight. So I don't really think he's gonna be able to take Ian Gary down. So it's just like, bro, I can't lay negative 260 on Ian Gary against a former champion that just lost his belt like recently. So yeah, I'm going Ian Gary decision as my official pick, but probably like betting wise, this is a pass, to be honest.
Yeah, I think also, I mean, the fight to go the distance has to be a lock at this point. I think both fighters' past 5 fights have all been by decision. I mean, we kind of clown Bilal Muhammad for going to decision, but Ian Gary's has been going to decision. I don't think he's got a finish in the past like 3 years. So, but that's okay. This is the fight game. It's a little bit different. So, yeah, Ian Gary. I mean, if Bilal Muhammad just ragdolls him and makes us completely eat our words and just makes easy work of Ian Gary on the not on the feet, I don't think he will do that on the feet, but on the ground at least, and Ian Gary can't get out of scrambles or can't throw up, can't be a sub threat on half guard. If anything, then I'm gonna be very surprised. So yeah, man, let's go, Ian Gary decision.
Yeah.
All right. Next fight, we got Volkan Ozdemir versus Alonzo Menifield. Go ahead, brother.
All right, bro. This is another freaking. I don't even really know what to say about this fight. I mean, I kind of like in this fight specifically. I kind of like the over, like over 1.5, maybe even over plus 2.5. I think like both of these guys are pretty tough, especially because since Ozdemir is the favorite in this fight, people are pretty much saying that Ozdemir is gonna knock out Menifield, but I think Menifield is actually pretty tough. Like, I feel like he has a good chin, so I like the over in this fight. Over 1.5 is only negative 165, so I'm
Mm.
going with that from a betting standpoint. Also, my official pick is gonna be Ozdemir. I think he just has way more experience at a higher level, and yeah, bro, I think he's gonna win.
I actually had the opposite take. I think Menifield's gonna get it done. If you look at the trajectory of both of these guys' career, Volkan Ozdemir has he hasn't been on a super big decline. I think he's 2-3 in his last 5. He's won 3 fights, lost 2 of them, which isn't bad. And the people that he's losing to is not necessarily terrible. He's losing to Carlos Olberg. His last loss that he had was about 3 years ago against Nikita Krylov. But then you look at who Menifield is losing to, and it's also Carlos Olberg, and it's the dark horse of the light heavyweight division. It's Mirzakhanov. So honestly, this is a hard fight to predict, but just based on, I don't want to say based on age because Menifield is older, because once you get to the higher weight classes, age starts to become less of a factor. Honestly, bro, I don't really have a logical basis for this. I'm going straight on vibes. I think Ozdemir is, out the door. He was great years ago, but I'm just purely vibes, bro. I think Menifield's gonna get it done. I mean, just look at him. He just looks like he wants to kill him. You know what I mean? Ozdemir always looks like he got a bad haircut and he's crying. So yeah, I'm going Menefield, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll go decision. Actually, no. I'll go Menefield finish, late round finish, over one
yeah,
and a half, like you said.
yeah, bro. It's definitely possible because Menifield is a dog, bro. That's why if I'm not gonna lay money on Ozdemir. I like the over 1.5, like I said, because Menifield has cashed. I think it was his last fight. He was like a plus 500 against Umar C, the French dude, and he was plus 500 and he won. So he could
Mm,
easily pull this out the bag, bro.
yeah.
So yeah.
All right, we'll move on. We got oh my god, Crafty Jack Hermanson versus Ortal Bai. So this is the easiest fight to predict ever, or at least it should be. It should be the easiest fight to predict because Ortal Bai kind of fucked us over a year ago when he lost to Rebecca, and I'm pretty sure he was like a minus 500 favorite in that fight. But we bounced back. This guy was bred to be a warrior. Fucking look at him. This man is supposed to be a UFC champion. I mean, seriously. Jack Hermanson, bro, he's the biggest win-loss fighter in the history of the sport. He just got fucking slept out cold by RoboCop a couple of weeks ago, or like a couple months ago, sorry. He is just, yeah, he's a win-loss fighter. So Ortelbai is 4-1 in his last 5. This should be a relatively easy pick. I mean, Ortelbai is a negative 250 favorite going into this fight, so yeah, man, that's my final pick, Ortelbai.
Yeah, so in this matchup, bro, the biggest question that I'm asking myself right now is the Orobai. He's originally a 150 pounder. He fights at lightweight, and he's been moved up to 170, but he's originally a 155er, right? So, and also Jack Hermanson
He was
throughout
a
his
middleweight.
exactly throughout his career, he's been fighting at 185. So, and Orobai's game plan has to be most of the time it's that he's trying to take you down to the ground. So I don't know necessarily if he's gonna have the strength since he's a usually a lightweight, and this guy's a middleweight. So that's like I'm like fuck, I don't know what to do. And also Jack Hermanson, bro, he's beating really good people, bro. He's beating Piper, and yeah, bro, I don't like fuck, bro. I don't know if I want to lay Orobai because also I know Orobai he's super overhyped, bro. He's like not overhyped, but I know he's like a fan favorite. Like people really like Orobai, so that might be inflating the line, especially because now it's inflated super. Like, bro, it was open at negative 190, it's already negative 250.
Mm.
Yeah, bro, I'm not laying Orobai here. I think this is just a pass. I'm gonna watch this fight as a fan, and yeah, bro. If I gun to my head, I'm gonna pick Orobai, but yeah,
Yeah, it's valid. I was gonna mention how I was reading the weight limit. I kind of was confused at this matchup because I knew that Orlbai was a lightweight and that Jack Hermanson was a middleweight. And so when I saw this fight, I'm like, how the fuck is this happening? Like, what is happening? So Jack Hermanson moved down, Orlbai moved up. I mean, it kind of makes sense what you just said, grappling wise. Orlbai likes to utilize it, so Jack Hermanson is the bigger dude going into this. I'm surprised he wanted to move down. I guess that hit from RoboCop really said, "Yo, I'm not cut out for middleweight." So it's very possible. That's probably what happened. So yeah, gun to my head, I'd also do Orlbai. I mean, just because Warrior Genghis Khan mentality, bro. Let's just look at him. He's gonna get it done. He's got to, because if not, I mean, bro, this man before the Rebecca fight was hyped up to oblivion. People were saying that this dude was like from the origin of absolute warriors, and then he loses to Rebecca as like a humongous favorite. So, hopefully he can get it back. So that's all I really got for this fight.
yeah.
All right, we'll move on. We got Sergey Spivak versus Shamil the Meal Gaziev. Two legends, bro. Go ahead.
But this fight got canceled, bro. So it's not even Spivak fighting. It's Acosta now. So
Oh, that's
it's not even
right.
it's not even here on the website. Acosta versus Gaziev. Let's just pretend fucking Acosta's there. Yeah, bro. I saw the odds. They already came out. I saw the Acosta was only like negative 150, bro. I mean, I guess the reason why it's so low is because he's coming in on super super short notice. I think like 48 hours. So I don't really know where Acosta's head is at, mainly because of what happened with his eye. I don't know if his eye is 100% healed. We know Gaziev, he has like insane power, but also his cardio is really not that good. And also Gaziev is a quitter, bro. Like in the fight where he got TKO'd, he completely quit. He didn't even get knocked out. He just quit.
Yeah, it was the
So
Rosenstruck fight. That was a terrible. I think that was a fight night main event. That might have been the worst fight night in the history of UFC.
yeah, bro. I don't really like how that looked. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Costa, but I don't think anybody's getting knocked out. I think that fight's probably gonna go to decisions. Yeah, I'll go with the Costa.
Not bad, not bad. Listen, I hate Waldo's Cortez Acosta. Okay, I really hate him because he
Because
just
you
looks.
exposed your boy, bro.
No, bro, get the fuck up out of here with that shit. All right, listen, that look at him. He is such a soy boy. Like he looks like he's constantly going to cry. Like it's just I can't. Like he's constantly looking at the camera like I did something wrong. Okay, fucking Shamil Gaziev is peak masculinity. All right, he is exactly what the human body should look like. All right, he is peak attractiveness. This man is on like Chad Light level Mogger. It's insane. But jokes aside, I do think Gaziev is gonna get it done just because he fucking has to, man. He's got to do it. I mean, really. So at the end of the day, it's a heavyweight fight. Every single heavyweight fight that isn't in the top 5 are all flukes. So I'm just praying that Shamil Gaziev flukes it out because he's supposed to be the undisputed greatest of all time, and that's all I got really. I mean, I'm kind of sad Sergey Spivak pulled out on this because that would have been a decent fight. I mean, 2 ranked heavyweights finally got the division moving, and then you got fucking Salsa Boy coming in here. Just Jesus Christ. But yep, I'm going Gaziev for the vibes. So we'll move on. All right, we got Tagir versus fucking hell, Horiguchi. Is that how you say it?
Horiguchi. Yeah.
All right, let's go. First pronunciation was correct. So Tagir obviously should win this. He is Team Khabib. That's enough for me, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. So I don't like I'm gonna be super straight up honest. I don't think I've ever seen a Horiguchi fight before, but I do know a good amount about him. I know
He's
like
coming
bro,
from Ryzen, so
he's coming from Ryzen, but he's fought in the UFC before, bro. Did you know that he's had a championship fight with Mighty Mouse before?
excuse me.
He's
Oh yes, he had. Look, I'm looking at him right now, and he looks so familiar. This goes to show that Mighty Mouse's resume is fucking terrible. But
no,
you
but
know,
Horiguchi's actually, bro. He's actually kind of good, bro. If you watch
yeah,
some
I'm
of
sure
his
he
highlights,
is, bro.
bro. He has had like 6 fights in the UFC. The only time that he lost was fucking against Mighty
Mighty
Mouse, and then
Mouse.
at Ryzen he was like the champion and shit like that. So I
He's
don't,
fighting
bro.
out of Florida. You know, you got to
Tagir's
rep our
really, bro.
boy.
Tagir's not that good, bro. He's really not that good. He's probably like the worst fighter of Khabib's camp. He could easily lose this fight,
Hold
but
on, hold on, hold on. Are you going against Team Khabib right now?
no, I can't, bro. I can't. But a big reason why I can't is because I know this fight is going to decision, and I know this is
Mm.
in Qatar. So I know those judges are going to be in Tagir's favor, even if it looks like he lost this fight going to decision. So Tagir, like, yeah, I'm going Tagir all day in this fight, bro.
Valid as fuck, bro. I was gonna say no way Eric goes against Tagir, bro. No way. All right, we'll move on. All right, prelims. Here we go. We're gonna knock these out the park. Let's go. We got Bogdan Grad versus Luke Riley. Actually, wait. Luke Riley's a dog. Yeah, Luke Riley's him. We're going Luke Riley. I know this is his debut, but fuck it. He's a dog.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, he is making his debut, so you know how debuts be going, bro. So I will never lay a debut at what is it? He's like negative 250 or some, yeah, negative 260
Negative
on
two
Hard
seventy
Rock.
five.
Yeah, so I'll never lay that on a debut, especially because Bogdan Grad, he's proven to us that he's very tough and he's also relentless with his takedowns. And from what I've heard from the research that I've done, that Luke Riley he gets taken down multiple times in his fights, even if when he wins. Well, I know he's 11-0, so in all his fights, from what I've seen, he gets taken down. So I know that Bogdan Grad is gonna take him down at least twice. So as long as Bogdan Grad doesn't get knocked out in the first round, I think he could be a live dog in this fight, bro. Plus 200 or
Mm.
whatever. I think it's definitely possible. This is I like to every card I like to take 2 to 3 underdogs, and this card I think I've picked all favorites in the main card. So I think I only have one dog in this whole entire card, and I think it's Bogdan Grad, bro. I think he could easily pull this off. So yeah.
Valid take, bro. I mean, Luke Riley's just got the he's got the eye appeal, bro. I mean, call me a casual, whatever, bro. Look at him, absolute Chad light. He's got it done. So we'll move on. Next fight, we got Nicholas Dalby versus dude. Like, who the fuck are these people, bro? Like, who the hell
You
are
know
these
who
guys?
Dalby is, bro?
No, I don't know. It sounds familiar, but I feel like I should know who Sagid is, bro. 22-2. Has he fought in the UFC?
No, this is a debut.
Mahina. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Segid. I have no idea what type of style it is, but I mean, by the way his last name ends, I'm gonna assume he's gonna come in here and try and wrestle and stuff.
He's from Machkachkala, bro. So
Yeah, so what I know about Dalby, bro, in his last fight where he got knocked the fuck out by Randy Brown, we cashed Randy Brown by KO like plus 300, 350, some crazy shit. Dalby very, very rarely gets. I don't think he's ever gotten finished until his last fight. So I don't know if Say I don't. It's just I don't know anything about Saeed, and I know he's also negative 350. So again, I'm never laying something so high on a debut. But at the end of the day, his last name ends in V. We're in Qatar. Dalby's
Yeah.
old. He's on his way out.
Yep.
So like the logical pick is obviously has to be Saeed, and yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. I agree with everything you just fucking said. Absolutely perfect. He's literally from the same exact hometown as Team Khabib. Listen, this is Abu Dhabi, guys. All right, we're gonna get a lot of people with the last name V. So whatever. We'll move on. Look, here's another one. All right, we got Alex Perez versus I'm just gonna just Asu, bro, or Almabayev. I think I
Yeah.
said it right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got Almabayev in this fight again. Another V, bro. Like,
Oh my God, Alex Perez's fucking last 5 fights have been atrocious. He's 4-1, and those 4 are all losses.
yeah, I think Almabayev he's gonna ragdoll Alex Perez. I think he's just gonna take him down multiple times, like probably 5 takedowns,
Yep.
and potentially even sub him. But I think Alex Perez is probably gonna survive because I know he went to decision with Mokaev, so Mokaev is probably a better submission threat than Almabayev. So yeah, Almabayev decision. I think that's low key a lock, bro.
Valid. Totally agree. I have nothing against that. Yo, you're on point. I love it. All right, next we got
This fight is so stupid, bro.
Abdul Rahman versus Raphael. Yeah, that's versus Raphael. So, dude, honestly, another fighter that ends in V, bro. He's 7-0. I mean, most of his wins are by finish. Raphael is on a 3-fight losing streak. That's enough for me, my man. Welcome to team, dude. This is he's from Turkey. Negative 1,600 favorite. All right. I'm pretty. Is this debut? This is debut after winning in Dana White Contender Series off of KO. So, brother, I mean, you better win this, bro. Look at you. You look like yeah. That's enough for me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, bro, honestly, like it might sound crazy, but bro, I think the negative 1,600 is deserved, bro. Sakura is not UFC level. He's trash. He's garbage. Like honestly, I think Yagaev might just murder this dude within even. I think, bro, like, is it even possible to get a under 0.5 rounds? Because honestly, Yagaev is gonna run through this dude. Honestly, that's
Yeah,
what I think is gonna
probably.
happen.
Let's
So
see.
yeah,
It doesn't give me the rounds that these that his last finishes were, but since Rafael has got to the UFC, he has lost 3 in a row. So he has not won in the UFC yet, and probably not cut out for this, bro. I mean, honestly, if he
he's
loses
gonna get
this, I
cut.
mean,
He's
yeah,
gonna
he's
get cut.
definitely getting cut. So that's pretty much it. All right, moving on. We got okay, this is the one we can really talk about, man. We got Alexandre the Goat Topuria versus Begsad Almakan. So I mean, honestly, you already know who I'm going with here. I'm a Topuria Glazer. Call me a casual. I do not give a fuck. Okay. Like honestly, bro, I don't even think it's that crazy. When I watch Alexandre Topuria fight, I know everyone says this and stuff like that, but it is true. He does resemble his brother so much. I kind of wish he fought at 145 instead of bantamweight because bantamweight is so sacked, especially as you get closer and closer to the rankings. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that Topuria is the favorite in this fight. He is a slight favorite. It's basically pick him minus 150 favorite. Almakan is a plus 125 underdog. So obviously I'm going Topuria to knock him the fuck out. Just because it's in the blood, bro. It's in the Topuria veins. It's just honestly straight vibes.
Yeah, I agree too. I think I'm trying to go with Taporia in this matchup. Like I know, bro. I'm pretty sure Almacan. He's like the dog of the week. He's like the public dog. Everybody's going with Almacan, and the main reason why is because he gave Umar a tough fight and he knocked down Umar. But bro, at the end of the day, like when you have your back to the wall and like you have nothing to lose, like you can have moments in a fight, and I don't think Almacan is he's gonna be like I don't think he has the skill set to be able to be someone like Topuria. Like Topuria is training with obviously the pound for pound best fighter in the world. He probably has an insane camp.
Yep.
And yeah, Topuria, I know his last fight he went to decision, but his other 5 wins were by finish. So I think he could also easily finish Almacan. And yeah, Topuria is definitely gonna be my pick, bro.
Easy money. I mean, I'm surprised that the odds are so close. I would think that obviously, people are looking at the matchup in itself and determining the odds, but I feel like just based on name value, to the casual eye, he probably should be like a negative 200 favorite, but it is what it is. We'll move on.
Yeah, the
All
odds
right.
are so close because so much money's on fucking Almacan.
True. All right, we'll move on. We got Ismail Nardiev, another fighter ending in V, although he's from Morocco. That's my boy right there. And then we got Ryan Loder. Two of the greatest fighters we have ever seen in the history of the UFC. Um, yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this fight, honestly, because I know Ryan, like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen in this fight. Because Nardiev, he goes to decision every single fight that he's had in the UFC. And then we have Loader, who finishes fights super quick. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Honestly, like, if I had to pick, like, betting wise, it's a complete skip. No, nobody gives a fuck about betting in this fight. But if
Yeah,
I had a gun to my head, I'll pick Nardiev just because he has more UFC experience and he's obviously durable. And yeah,
5 years younger too.
Nardiev has to be the logical pick in this fight, bro.
Valid. Totally agree. Totally agree. We'll move on. We got last two fights of the card. We got Naruyo Aliev. Is that how you say it? Aliev? I don't know, like the painkiller. And then we got Shem Rock. What a name, my man. What a name. Yo, both of these guys are undefeated. I mean, yeah. Go ahead, bro. Actually,
Bro,
they're all on win streaks, all on solid win streaks.
yeah, I mean, bro, it's just again, bro. There's just so many. There's a lot of debuts in this fight, bro. And honestly, I'm gonna be also honest. I don't know I've never seen an Aliyah fight in my life. Also, Shamrock too, because obviously he's making his debut. But from the research that I've done, from the videos that I've seen, a lot of people also have Shamrock as a dog in this fight because he poses like a very good sub threat apparently. But bro, this is a guy. His last name ends in V, bro. There's no way he's getting subbed in front of his hometown. That's
Definitely
impossible.
not. Look at his face, bro. Look at his beard. He's got the trifecta. He's got the height. He's got the weight. He's got the beard. I mean, there's no way he fucking loses.
Yeah, bro. I can't bet against that, bro.
You can't.
So yeah, Aliyev is gonna be the pick, unfortunately.
Totally agree. All right. We got the last fight of the card, Abu Dhabi. Heavyweight bout. Jesus Christ. Who are these fellas? We got Marek Buyol versus, I mean, is that Ronnie Coleman? My goodness, the guy's absolutely gigantic. Listen, man, I have no idea who the fuck any of these people are, but Denzel Freeman, my man, I would not want to be next to you within a 10-foot pole. That man looks like he can absolutely fucking obliterate me. All right, if there was 5 of me, I think I didn't stand a damn chance, even if I went to Dagestan for a couple of years. Yeah, bro. Daniel Freeman. Welcome to the team, my man. You look fucking scary.
Yeah, Denzel Freeman's like this is a super short notice fight. This fight just got put into the card like not that long ago, so I don't really know. I don't know anything about these guys. Actually, that's not true. I know a little bit just from the research that I've done since it got booked. Denzel Freeman has actually fought good competition. He's fought in Asplund, who just got signed in Dana White Contender Series. And if you look at this Merrick dude's record, he has fought people that have negative records and shit like that, bro. And he's fighting at a terrible promotion, so yeah, Freeman should be a lock in this fight, and he's probably gonna finish him. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I got.
probably, bro. Look at those fucking triceps, my man. God damn. All right. And those are our predictions for UFC Abu Dhabi this weekend. Stay tuned. We got another fun video coming out for you guys very, very soon in regards to Islam and what's going on at 170. If you should go back down, if you should go up. I personally have a couple of ideas. I know Eric does too. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys later.